Hello everybody, we are now in Hamilton, New Zealand. Dave has been walking around Hamilton and has taken films for you. I'm sorry for the space, but moving countries is a huge deal.
Anyway, I'm still in the process of moving. Laurie, of course, Kiwi, so she's settled in here first and getting everything going. And I'm still commuting back between New Zealand and Canada just to get the final bits and pieces. So we'll be bringing everything down. And hopefully in the next month or two we'll have the bikes here, all our stuff here, and we'll be able to get you out on some road trips. So, but we'll do the best we can on what we got, and hope you enjoyed it. By the way, Hamilton is about 125 clicks south of Auckland. So I'm planning to do some bike trips between Hamilton, visit Cambridge and all that, because it's really great biking, so there'll be some really great views. And we'll get Laurie's bike all fixed up, and hopefully we'll be able to do multiple bike trips together on the road. So,
and Hamilton's in the Waikato area.
Yep. Anyway, Laurie, don't worry about the bad pronunciation. Laurie will correct me on all those, so you'll get proper correction. I will say something terribly horrible, and Laurie will say, no, it's pronounced that way. Listen to her, not me. Anyway, on with the show.
Bye.
Okay, this is the first video in my New Zealand series. And this one I'm going to do a walk from our home at 9 Walker Place to Te Huia rail station. How would you pronounce that properly?
Te Huia.
As I said, don't listen to me, listen to her. Yay! Hi everybody. It's garbage day today. So I'm Walker Terrace in Hamilton, New Zealand, and I'm just going to walk out to the train station. Next time I go into Auckland, I'll grab the train because it's actually cheaper. But they got a great bus system here, and the bus that takes you right from the airport and right to Hamilton, and then we're only a short distance from Hamilton Centre. Actually, you could walk it if I knew it. In fact, I'm going to walk into Hamilton today and back, and I'll show you the route. And it's about I'd say 40-minute walk. Anyway. So we're coming up, and we just have to cross. I think this is called Shotgun Road here, and then I want to show you a little bit of interest here. So the only trouble is crossing there and crossing the bike lane, and I've got to learn to look the opposite way. Yes, because New Zealand drives on the left. Now we've got 3 cars. It's usually not. We got 4 cars. It's about the busiest I've seen this come in. So we're clear now, and it's clear that way, so we'll just cross the street here. Then it's really quick. This is a quick route I found, and I want to show you a few things that's really interesting here. So the street that we go down, all the houses are all built by the same. I think they were all originally, Laurie says they're originally mining company houses. Mount Crescent, that's, yeah. I don't know where Mount Crescent is, but I just want to, here, I'm going to cross here. Oh, Mount Crescent is over there. Yeah, that's where Mount Crescent is. You go down that little thing, and yeah, Weka Street. So we'll go back on the footpath, and I'm going to show you a few of the houses. They're all identical down the street. Really cool. They're all 2 bedroom houses built in around 39 or something like that. They're built just before the Second World War, and then I think they were government housing for a while. But here's a good one. Give you a lovely example. These lovely, cute little 2-bedroom homes. Yeah. Okay, and then the rest of the street's very much. I'll go down maybe another one. As you can see, And they're all the same down this whole street. And I think they were sold in the 80s or 90s. But that's a perfect one. That's a beautiful little one. See, classic. That's probably one of the best here examples. Actual update on this, I actually talked to one of the owners of one of these houses, and I found out they were built in the 1920s by Kiwi Rail. So they were originally houses for the employees of Kiwi Rail. So here, back on Wicked Street again there. See, more houses the same. And you can see they're on the same side, on the other side of the street. And we're almost near the end of Wicked Street. So what we're going to come down, and we're going to go to Frankton. That's where the railway station is, and there's the Frankton rail path, bike path, which is really good. We're going to do exploring that, and we're going to go into town. So we were walking into town, so this isn't probably been, you know, about 10 or 15 minutes here on this walk. It's not a very long walk. And now we're coming up. This is not going to show you too much here. It's a busy road, but it's a major road. I'll show you maybe one stop here. I think this is Massey Drive. I can't remember the name of the street, but it's the main road. All the stops here in New Zealand, they don't go along the edge like I'm expecting. They always go off the edge, so it's a little bit there. That's another thing, and they don't put markings on here, so it's a bit hard to get used to that when you first start. Okay, but you can see it's sort of like we're in a more semi-commercial area. So coming into Frankton, and for all my fellow Canadians, show you I'm actually in New Zealand. We're coming up to a roadside. And you should be. So 1C to Auckland, 1C to Taupo and New Plymouth. And the airport. There's a little airport in Hamilton. Hamilton's about the 4th largest city in New Zealand. But it's a very small city. It's a small. Be about the size of Prince George, I would say. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, I'd say bigger than Prince George. About Kamloops size. It wouldn't be as big as New West. Okay. Auckland's about the same size as Vancouver. So here we're gonna cross one of these streets. Not sure which one we'll cross. I'll hit both, and then we'll cross over. We'll go over the overpass, and I'll show you a shot from the overpass. It crosses over the rails. I think this is Green Avenue. It's a fairly busy one. Black Bull Liquor Store. Yeah. They're all private liquor outlets here. At least there is a bike section, and it's got some protection with the cones. Makes you feel a little bit protected. But you got to go over this overpass to get into Frankton, because you can't cross the train tracks. They've got that all fenced off along the train tracks. So sometimes you have to go way around to get around things. So I'll show you where the train station is, and to get there it's you have to go way out around it. So, you know, if I could walk straight to it and get to it, it'd be wonderful, but can't get to the train tracks from here, to the station from here. I had to look on Google Maps and realized, there's no way around it. Because I Google mapped this and thought, if I go down here, along there, the train station's all that's but they've got fences so you can't get across it. I don't know why they don't make it so you could get to it easier. So here we're looking down into Frankton. It's sort of like a, I would say it's definitely not, it's, East Hamilton's the expensive area, and this is West Hamilton, and it's definitely the lower end area. The wrong side of the tracks. Laurie, you're on the wrong side of the tracks, as they say. You see that tower just over there, not very far away? That's the train station. It's really frustrating. You can't get to it really quickly. Yeah. As you see, they've got everything all blocked off, so you can't get there. You can walk, but you can't cross the train tracks. So you can't get to it from here. You have to go way around. Okay. Just do it on the other side. I'll show you a bit of Hamilton, Frankton, but it's full of secondhand shops and stuff like that. So it's not what you call, there's no major really shops of great interest here. They're all secondhand shops and donation shops, like the Salvation Army and everything else all around here. But there's the train station, that big tower. Yeah, kind of cool. This is an old hotel. Looks like it's gone. It's closed up. So I think they're going to sell this. Be a great thing to buy this and convert it into a hostel. It's a quiet enough area. Don't think it would ever happen, but you know, that's the way I think about it. Anyway, we're coming onto the main street. So this is the Frankton Hotel, or was the Frankton Hotel. It's long been shut. For lease. Private listing for lease. Retail. Lease or sell, you can probably buy it. And this is the main street. It's a one-way street. So that's quite nice. But this is Frankton. Okay. So we're just leaving the main street. I think Commerce Street, and we're going to go up Lake Road. That's not a bad little fish and chip shop. You get some fish chips and burgers there. I've done that. It's not too bad. Coffee's not very good though. Wouldn't get the coffee there. There's better coffee stores just down here. I get coffee, so I wouldn't buy the coffee there. And we're gonna walk up here. This is Link Road. We're gonna go up here for about a couple blocks. But it's pretty commercial, so it's not that interesting. Okay. So here I cut out a lot of the boring section of Lake Road, but we're going up Lake Road. So we went about 2 blocks, and I actually didn't even realize I came right to this place when I was checking out secondhand stores looking for some old furniture for Laurie's place. And this is the Hotspot Mega Store. It's made 90% clothes, 10% deal, 5% books. Not much. And the main thing is we're going to come up here, but this is about the biggest secondhand store here, and I'm going to take you up here. And this is, we're coming onto the rail path, so this is the next best way of getting up here. Actually, I'd probably do that. And this path leads you for about a ½ kilometer, and then you're back at the rail station. Basically, you go through town, around, and then back again. It's a little bit of a, as I said, you can't get there. You can't get there because you got fences all the way around it. The rail lines. This is the main. It's the main track. This is the main railway going down to Wellington. Right here. And Don't know if I can see the train. Well, we'll probably do that next time. We'll come back, and I'm going to cross the road here. So this is the rail tracks, and that goes down towards the rail station. And we'll do that next, but we're going to go into town. So we're going to cross the road, press the line, cross the road, and go down here to the station. As I stated earlier, I actually turned and walked into town, which is about a kilometer away, or 1.5 kilometers away. But for the continuity of this video, which is to the train station, we are going to turn right and walk the extra half kilometer to the train station, which we'll do now. Actually, you can just see the train station there. See that big tower over there? That's where the train station is. I tend to want to go down this side, like in North America, but we're on the wrong side here. So got to go back on the left side. Keep the right to the center, not the left to the center. So what does the sign say? Rail station is half a kilometer. Inner's Common is 1.5 Lincoln Street. Okay. So I'd say the whole Western Rail Trail is only 3 kilometers. It's not very long. Ride it in about 15-20 minutes on a bike. Now this looks where I have to get onto the road here, right here. And this takes me onto the train station. And this is the Frankton Junction. This is Park and Ride. To train, and to bus, and then we're going to go down here. So we'll go across here. Yeah, so this is the Frankton train station, and the train we're going to take to Auckland is actually electrified, so that really works in really well. Quite like that. We don't have any electric trains except for the SkyTrain in Vancouver, which is just to the suburbs. But all their trains here are electrified, so this is actually goes all the way to Auckland. And it's electric, which is awesome. I mean, this would be like going to Seattle from Vancouver. I don't think there's a bus stop here, but I don't think there's any buses that actually stop here. Actually, it might be open because I think there's a train that leaves here around noon. So I'm going to check it out. There we go. This is the train station. And it looks like it's closed still. Okay. Well, that concludes the walk from 9 Walker Terrace to the Frankton train station. Thanks for watching.